Alright, welcome back Twitch, welcome back YouTube. Let's go back to just another game, Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, where it's finally time to lay to rest all the final questions of this murder, including who the fuck did it?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious. It was nighttime.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low.
It's stupid low.
Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
I'm glad we have
Different
illustrations.
if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Glad we used illustrations just to show this off.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
And we've got 3 people explaining how it's not possible.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them. Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur!
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us.
Good thing my lie paid dividends.
Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now,
Yeah,
we
Kiyu
just
is
need to
creepy
figure
as
out
fuck.
who the culprit is.
Creepy AF.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
I love you, Kaito.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Rude.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
I have a good idea of who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have had to been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. So we need to know someone who doesn't have an alibi for nighttime and who had access to the gym to prepare things. And who's also frighteningly intelligent. So it's not blindingly obvious. At least, not as obvious as it was for Kaede. But if you pay close attention, there's only one choice.
It has to be you! There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
No, the prime suspect. Keep out.
That is not yet a certainty.
Well, I
Let
was
us
wrong.
hear her
Who did you think it
testimony
was?
first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
Oh, you thought it was Kaito? Nope, not Kaito.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Alright, it's just a showdown between us two.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Alright, so there's a
And you have no alibi,
front
do
and
you?
the back door to this one as
An
well.
alibi for nighttime? I believe
See
most
if
of
we
us
can
do
pull it
not
up.
have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Stars
Do you think we
missing.
would fall for such nonsense?
The front
Trick relied
door
on complex mechanisms to work.
is that could have been
But
done by
someone like you could be
anybody,
skilled enough to pull it off.
but the back door
Preposterous.
is
That could have been
we
done by
can
anyone.
lie and say my alibi for
Kirumi is
nighttime
thin and has a nice
is most
body.
of us don't have alibis.
She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
But again, we're gonna do
We all could
the
have,
truth, not the
except
perjury.
perhaps Gonta.
And we'll look at the back door another time. To force Kirumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. Kaito and Kamina's voice actor is the same. Oh, interesting.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Either way, we're using
You
alibis
have
for
no
yesterday,
alibi.
which is the truth bullet that we got
An alibi for nighttime?
in
I
this,
believe most of
in
us
this
do
case.
not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone
Angie's
like you
here.
could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been.
There we
That's
go.
wrong!
Interesting. I love just finding out different things
No.
about the voice actors in
The
this
only
game.
person who could have prepared this
Everything
murder
they've been
is
in.
Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
Nice.
And why do
Wouldn't
you
be
believe
surprised.
that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
It probably wouldn't take that long to do that if she knew what she was doing.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
One of my favorite insider joke references is in Knights of the Old Republic. There is a side quest that you do where you have to solve a murder mystery, and one of the characters that is in the murder mystery is voiced by one of the original cast of Scooby-Doo. He voiced some of the villains, and when you catch the culprit, a line that he can say, he doesn't always say, is "I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling Jedi."
This is my selfless devotion.
Oh, you're not just gonna go down, are you? Even if I request it.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination.
Oh,
An
that's
empty
creepy.
theory created from nihilism.
I mean, I have to admit, like, out of all the culprits,
If it was
She
solely the
is
rope and partition, I suppose 5
least-
minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, The crux
obvious.
of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your when you consider that the crux of your argument, your entire case falls apart.
Alright, I think
What
we
do
need
you
the
mean by
scratched windows.
crux of the argument?
I think.
How is it just a guess?
It looks the most relevant.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess, and then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess.
Okay.
It is nothing more than deception.
Alright, the marked window frame.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
There we go. Missed it, but I got the right blade.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying
See,
the rope
that's-
to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage.
Yeah. I'd expect that damage
The
from the
rope
cable.
that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct
Unless
marks.
they weren't metal like they looked, or maybe they were weak metal. Maybe they were aluminum or something.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi?
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Hirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where's this coming from? Her response seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaido?
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Angie's here! Hello, Angie! I love you. I love your sprites.
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
You would fucking know.
Huh? The motive video?
Hey, Zambi, how are you?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
So you knew all along Kirumi saw her own motive video, you dick.
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess.
How much longer am I streaming for? I'm just gonna finish this case. So hopefully not more than like another half an hour to wrap everything up.
Because of that,
I'm doing
I
good
made
though.
all of you
I'm doing
assume
better than when I
something
started.
unnecessary.
Wasn't a good night when I started. It's gotten better as we got along.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to Atua?
Yes,
You
really.
can't break a swear to Atua.
So please believe me. I am not the
I
culprit.
still don't know what is on your gloves.
I do not care what
What
becomes
is that
of
ornament?
me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede.
Oh lord. We can't all use our promise to Kaede.
She wished for all of us to escape together.
Bitch, that's my thing right now. You can't steal it.
I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone.
With that piss at Kokichi gone.
So please believe me. You
No, I had a
have
feeling I
to.
was gonna be the only one who likes Kokichi.
Kirumi!
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else. Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Rude.
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill
What?
Ryoma.
Not the class mom!
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well.
See, that's what you're really gonna miss.
She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Lady, you've got no fucking clue.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis.
They were fucking!
They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
What?
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should
What
think
clue
it
did I
over one
miss?
more time.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what clue we were talking about.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
Yep.
But there is no evidence to indicate that I am.
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit.
We actually do.
I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
Remember, there was something else left in the pool. Something we didn't
final
understand the
clue?
significance of.
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I mean, I like your character design. You're very cute, but
I'm doing
sorry,
this
it's you.
because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all
And now
wrong.
you're creepy again.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
Now she's going psycho. Time for a breakdown. No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone with the evidence that proves she's guilty. A piece of fabric that was floating in the pool. At first glance, it looked like trash.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for
Also
certain
known as the only clue we haven't used yet.
it's an important piece of the puzzle. Because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
It was in the pool.
Why not?
You can't go in the pool at night.
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Bitch, you burned your fucking hands off.
Why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
Oh, I know. Oh, I now know what that was, lady. I wasn't talking to you. Miu said that Kiyu was messed up from head to toe, and I said, lady, you have no clue. I was talking to Miu. I didn't even think about you. I saw we.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not
have any
just
sort of
trash.
forensics lab we
It's
can.
proof that you're the culprit.
Damn, you get sweaty, girl. Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Argument, armament.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction.
Uh-oh.
You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth?
Oh, I've got to hold it.
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty
What?
deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth?
What does it want me to
That
do?
is just your empty deduction.
Oh, zombie raid. Zombie raid, uh-oh.
You continue to confuse everyone.
Thank you for
You
the
are
raid, zombie. Wish I was doing better.
What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction.
Oh, wait, hang on a sec.
You continue to confuse
I think I know what I
everyone.
needed to do.
In this class trial, everyone's life
Okay,
is
I get
at
it now.
stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's
That was
life is
difficult.
at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die.
Alright, no. That whole thing was really screwing me
I
over.
understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It
Oh, now
seems
we're
you
mixing
wish
up
to
holds
pin
and
me as the
presses.
culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence.
Alright, we made it there
What's that
somehow.
piece of trash prove?
It's your gloves.
Here.
Flawless victory.
Came from Kirumi's black glove.
It's not the fact that I'm bad at rhythm games. It's the fact that they changed the rules
Flawless victory.
in the middle of the game without telling me, and I had to figure out what was going on, what I was doing wrong. And that threw me off for the entire first sequence. On me. Zambi, thank you for the raid. I much appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. I mean, yeah, I am also bad, but usually not that bad. There we go. Oh. There we go. That struggle is real and you're welcome. Borderline bad and tie. That's the kind of thing with this is you have to strip them of their armor.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn.
Raiders, if you're coming in on the end of Case 2 of Danganronpa V3, so you now know the killer and who they killed and how it happened. Sorry if you wanted to play this game for yourself. Figured this might be one of the few times I get to raid you, so I went for it. No, I appreciate it. Very, very much. Thank you. My name is
But our
Jag.
culprit was smart.
I basically am a variety streamer on Twitch.
Weren't bare-handed.
On Friday nights, I do Danganronpa V3 and other mystery kind of games. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're about to solve this case. We've been going for a while, so hopefully we'll be able to wrap this up soon.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
Zambi does mostly MMOs. I mostly do pretty much anything I get my hands on. I don't think I have enough time.
Fell into pool?
Or if I do, it might be up time. There you go.
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
At least she didn't fry her hands.
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi? Will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed, but Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it, and kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Closing argument. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, rubber inner tube. Let's see. Thin long item. What was used as a partition. We're in the gym as a rope tied. What was taken from the pool. Alright. And then we got carried the rope. Actually, thin long item, probably the rope. Piranha's swimming in the tank. Or swarming in the tank. Let's see. Transport the body on the ropeway. Hitting brakes is tougher than expected. Where was the body carried to? This one? Okay. Alright, unlock some more. Gym's window frame and rope. Alright, friction on the glove. That goes to braking. Breaking was harder than expected. Metal handcuffs in the water. That was the evidence that wasn't eaten. Piranha tank lid. That's the partition. Handcuffed victim. Right there. And finally the inner tube. Which was there. All done.
This is the truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act.
You can see his body.
When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly.
She's not getting eaten by no fucking piranhas.
When Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body.
Which is exactly how piranhas act in real life.
And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process.
This is a really convoluted plot. Of course, most Danganronpa murders
are. The crime
are.
began last night, around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank.
I assume we'll find out when we actually find out why she did it. Probably to keep him from struggling, maybe?
And removed the glass lid to put inside the tank.
Please don't eat me,
piranhas. They used it
piranhas.
as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym.
This still feels like a lot of work to do in 5 minutes.
This time to climb up to the gym's
But
window.
whatever.
Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool.
I wonder if this is still plugged in.
These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan.
5 minutes is nothing. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Nar, thank you for the raid. 2 raids. 2 late night raids. Thank you for the raid, my friend.
At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab.
I mean, at this point, I don't think there's any spoilers for this case. Mini raids are still good raids. I like mini
All
raids.
the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder.
For those of you who don't know, Nar Forever is a friend of mine in the Soba group who mostly does DJ music. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing tonight? He is mostly a DJ music streamer, and he does a really good job. He's got some really good late night tunes. He's great to go chill with after you've been streaming all night. Raiders, those of you who are new to my channel, I am a variety streamer. On Friday nights,
First,
I do narrative games like
probably striking him from behind.
Danganronpa V3, and we're about to find out the entire clue of this case. So if you wanted to play this game, unfortunately there's going to be spoilers for you. But I welcome you anyway. I pretty much do any game that I feel like, but I try to separate into themes.
Then, They put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists.
Friday nights are narrative mystery games so that we can all stay up super late if we need to see the end of it.
And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled.
Yeah, so that's why she handcuffed him.
The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun.
See, why didn't you use that towel to protect your
gloves? He removed the cable
gloves?
from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool.
Oh no, never mind. Alright, have a good night. But why didn't she use the towel to protect her gloves?
And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed.
No worries. I mean, at this point, we're just watching the conclusion.
Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope.
I mean, at this point, I don't think
They
anybody is
pulled until
too
the rope was taut,
too chatty.
Then tied it to the lab's window frame.
It's kind of like Phoenix Wright in that you have to solve a murder mystery, but it's quite a bit darker. It's very much darker than Phoenix Wright.
And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope.
Like, basically, you have school life where you have to get to know your fellow students, and then there is a murder, and you have to solve the murder properly or everyone else executed. And the murders and executions are pretty elaborate.
Length of rope tied to the inner tube.
Yeah, that's a good description. Phoenix Wright meets Saw. I like it.
They hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body.
And also, it's overseen by a murderous stuffed bear.
An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed.
Looks like fun as hell.
To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down.
Should have used like a towel or something terry cloth. Wouldn't have left that evidence.
That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves.
Pretty much.
But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool.
There's always a mistake. They never get away with it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a good game.
Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body.
Yeah, and then that was how this...
After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But
then it was
that's
eaten
when
by
they made
piranhas.
their second mistake.
No! Not the inner tube!
One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool.
Well, I'm screwed now. I can't get in the fucking pool. It's against
Thus,
school
the culprit
rules.
was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence: the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
The murder bear has rules that you can't break. If you break the rules, you get killed. So had to follow the rules, otherwise they couldn't live. The theme is, it's like,
That's
if
the
you
conclusion I
commit a
reached.
murder and get
Do you
away
have
with
any
it, you can leave the
objections?
school. But if you commit a murder and you don't get away with it, you're executed. So we're all trapped in the school and they're trying to get out by killing each other.
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi.
And they all have a motive to want to leave.
My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
Now the teddy bears.
You don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodam, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and
Nah,
the
Robot Bear.
spotless
Always
finally
Robot Bear.
face
We
off.
stand Robot Bear in this channel.
It's voting time!
Alright. There we go. Murder votes! I mean, it's a jury.
Now then, it seems
No, he's
the
more
voting
off to
has
my
finished.
right.
Let's
He's
see
across
the
the room.
results.
I can see him. I have a plushie of Murder Bear. I love him. Nope. Robot Bear forever. I'm guessing she voted for me. What a bitch.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened?
I mean, we're a jury.
Make
We
the right choice?
we follow
or
the
the
rules of fucking
dreadfully
civilization
wrong
here.
One?
What a bitch. Fucking spite voted me. Yeah, R to the ooh. No, Junko is a woman with big boobies. Alright, we get paid for our service. We did well.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly! What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome! Also, I do silly voices. The Blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. Yay! Bravo! Bravo!
Thank goodness.
I mean, I have this, but I don't have anything that sounds realistic.
Phew! Thank goodness we managed to get through the class trial again.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. Why? Why did it have to be Kirumi?
Yeah.
Truly, this result was unexpected.
So realistic.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
But Gunta no can believe it. Kirumi was so helpful for everyone. Listen, if I had big boobies, I would not be doing this right now. Saying Kirumi is also a culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long have you been lying to us?
The truth is...
Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone?
Huh?
You mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
Well, I mean, I'd be playing with my boobies. She was never your fucking mom.
Damn it.
Hey, Kirumi, tell me, why? You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Wow. Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
No way!
But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice. The Just Chatting channel is really weird.
Shut up!
Shut up. Enough with the commentary already.
Say,
Well, Kirumi, were your feelings toward us simply another falsehood?
How?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too.
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kirumi cares about us.
What?
She just wanted to murder us. And how would you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can't say for certain, That is what a detective would say. Kirumi, are you upset? Because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? So Kirumi watched hers after all? Earlier, Kirumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video?
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say for yourself?
I do not agree.
No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've just done. Regret?
Damn.
Spit it out already, otherwise we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Kirumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know that others care about you too. So please. You're the second one to say that she's got a spider motif. Looks like a bullet hole to me.
Understood.
Very well then, if you're all so desperate to know,
I shall take that request.
I will consider this a final request and tell you everything.
Well, you know.
No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth, please, and thank you.
Yes,
Yes, I understand.
that is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you!
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand neither close their eyes?
May I?
That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. Huh? If you didn't trade with anyone, how'd you see your motive video?
Hey!
Perhaps Kirumi received her own motive video.
Huh?
You mean she had her own motive video from the start? That means somebody else had theirs from the start.
Yes.
Correct. No one had my motive video but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why.
The fuck's going on?
That's not possible! Monokuma, what the hell's going on?
Huh?
You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. I mean, this is kind of what happens when you come into the end of this case. I'm sorry. All this talk about videos being switched, what does that mean exactly?
So
don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos. So basically, at the beginning of this chapter, everyone got a motive video telling them about their significant others who want to see them live. And basically that was the cause for one us to murder and get out of the school. Each of these characters is an ultimate something. Himiko is an ultimate magician, Shuichi is the ultimate detective, Kirumi is the ultimate maid. So she accepted a request from someone, and as the ultimate maid, she has fulfilled every request that she's ever gotten. So that's what she was trying to do this time too.
No.
No, I didn't. Huh? Oh. Was I not supposed to ask that? Did you cubs screw up again?
Huh?
Not supposed to?
Dumbass!
It's all Monofini's fault. She passed him out without checking the names. I didn't know Monotaro should have checked the names too. Wait a minute, I don't even remember passing out any videos.
It was my fault.
Yeah?
What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful.
No.
No, Monodam, it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's all our fault. I'm sorry too.
Yeah?
Ah, it seems I misunderstand. Meanwhile, I'm looking for cables over here.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos.
Daddy!
Are they over here? Perfect. Found it.
Hey,
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting.
Father!
Hey.
Thank goodness.
What?
What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You stupid!
You're all idiots! I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
Well now.
I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
I see. The Monocubs merely distributed the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you?
Hey!
What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
Yes.
I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together?
That's right.
Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again. How thorough of you. Yes, I suppose it is better this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. After Kirumi had spoken, the Monocubs began playing the video.
all right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her.
Even did the voice.
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country.
So this game was released in 2016, and this is not the only Trump reference that they've put in it.
And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom.
I mean, they're not, like, obnoxious about it, but they've tossed in a couple of Trump references, and it actually threw me off because I didn't realize that this game was that recent. I thought it was much older, but no, it's as recent as 2016, so yeah, it's kind of funny at this point.
Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only
Right,
she
night,
can fulfill.
Queen. Thanks for stopping by.
She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life.
I really need to start cutting these streams off at intermission. I really do. Probably gonna start doing that.
Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Yeah, they are now going to execute the Prime Minister.
Huh?
It can't be.
What?
What the hell? The Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered upon watching that video. So another plot point is they have lost all their memories up to the point of entering the school. Remembered?
Wait!
Please, hold on. That video is true?
What is this?
That's ridiculous. There's no way Kirumi's really the Prime Minister.
I do not agree.
No, it's the truth. I am Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me
This is my selfless devotion.
are the citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me, because this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump.
I see.
So, Kirumi was the real Prime Minister, running the country behind the scenes.
Huh?
How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be Prime Minister?
You really don't get it.
I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude!
I am not pretending, I am still learning.
I see.
I see. Well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kirumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister...
But
Then Kirumi really is Prime Minister. She hold burden of country's future?
Actually,
The motive video aside, Kirumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kirumi is really important, but what was that unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
I don't know, actually. Why can't I remember? With our memories lost.
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt?
That is correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the Ultimate Hunt.
Huh?
The Ultimate Hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation? If that's true, how are they connected? What is this Ultimate Hunt, anyway?
I do not know.
I do not know what is happening to the nation while I am here inside the End Wall. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life are safe. Why is she melting?
This is my selfless
she's
devotion.
Sweaty. Because I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape.
If so...
You weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation.
but
If those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. Let me just stop Kirumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live.
I don't like that.
What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside dies because Kirumi is dead...
Why?
Doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do?
Wait!
Say, what's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million easily.
Always messing around.
No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
I know that about bears.
Hey,
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Huh?
Nothing is beyond your power? What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That is 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny?
'Cause.
You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway.
Shing!
If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tells lies?
Shut up!
Hey, cut it out. This is serious. Cannot understand, why these episodes always go longer than I expect them to.
Oh?
How long are you gonna keep talking about Kirumi?
Dang it!
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right. We know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically?
That is...
Because he was easy to kill.
Huh?
Easy to kill?
Weird!
Ryoma not that weak. When he used the Shukuchi method, even Gota no could catch.
I do not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest amongst us.
Huh?
What? I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean?
That is...
I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There, I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him,
That is correct.
I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded,
Got it.
Ah, so you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. That's good. If you got something to live for, it means your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then, he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then
Ryoma knew he was going to be killed.
But...
Wait a minute. It's Monkey's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What?
Because...
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
Wait!
Wait a minute, you're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say that he only checked the name and didn't watch the video?
Huh?
Did I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at?
Well, you know...
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
I told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a sec. But why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
Swap motive videos? Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah,
I remember, because once you watch them, you got a motive to kill.
but
But if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who'll be in the video?
no.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live.
Jeez.
If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words,
that video might just give me a motive to live.
Please.
That's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
What do you mean? What did this video show?
Ah.
Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty?
Okie dokie!
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado... This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro! Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies.
So, Ryoma's story is the mafia killed his girlfriend, so he used his skills as an ultimate tennis pro to serve them shot balls, basically, and killed them all. Went to jail, that's why he's depressed. One of the things that you learn about him is, at one point he had a cat, and he doesn't know if it remembers him or not. So, at this point, either his cat does not remember who he is, or his cat is no longer with us. I just thought you should know, so it's even more depressing.
Sorry.
No one? No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what he was shown? If he saw something like that... He had none to care for and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Exactly. Cat's a magnified tragedy. That's rule of cat. Alright. Because of that, he chose to let Kirumi claim his life.
I see.
So, that's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't
he just
be!
Gave up then?
Damn!
To hell with that damn moron!
But...
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live.
Because...
That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kirumi? For too many reasons.
Yes.
You're free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
Because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kirumi? Monokuma, going to have question.
You need something?
Oh, what is it?
Hey!
Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kirumi?
Huh?
What?
Gonta...
Not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kirumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kirumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kirumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kirumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would.
Jeez.
Maybe it would have been better if we'd gotten the culprit wrong.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
If Kirumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. Then what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have...
Shuichi!
What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up!
Huh?
What?
Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with all this value of life shit.
Alright!
Life's not just something. You can't trade it or put a price on it. Kaido.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean...
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
Don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course!
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I want to live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here.
Jeez.
The idiot's talking again.
But...
He's right. I mean, you're right too. He is an idiot, but he's right.
So divine!
Yep, he's an two-a-domed idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
Shut up!
I told you to stop calling me an idiot.
But...
Maybe a stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kirumi certainly looked shaken by it.
Huh?
Huh? Shaken?
Because?
Do you really think someone as desperate as to live as Kirumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh?
What?
But
Monokuma would never allow Blackened to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kirumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway. Oh man, Kokichi's got great sprites.
Huh?
Wait, what he just said was true?
You mean?
You try to trick Gonta? Try to trick everyone?
Really?
Seriously? You backstabbing cunt. That's one of the words I didn't know you could put in a video game.
Cut it out.
Enough! She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. No one can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right. I must survive. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation.
You must live!
So no matter what, I cannot die. This is why I killed Ryoma. Even now I refuse to give up. Yeah, I know it's how you say, I know it's like accepted everywhere else in the world, but this is like a North America region game. Our ESRB is kind of a bitch.
Huh?
Kirumi,
I see.
you still refuse to give up. So, what do you intend to do?
You must live!
I intend to live. I must survive no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive!
I'll do anything to survive. She screamed and started running. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified exit.
I have to escape! I won't die here!
There's no way I'm letting you out of here. It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run!
Damn it!
Run! Run, Kirumi!
Please run!
Hurry!
Damn.
Hurry! Run!
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave.
please!
Run!
I will live! I refuse to die in a hellhole like this!
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid!
For my nation! For my people!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I will not die!
Game over. Kirumi has been found guilty. time for the punishment. Okay, I forgot her execution was spider themed too. It's just me apparently. Double kill! Brutality!
Really?
Why, Monodam? Why did you kill Monosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Monokid. He was getting in the way of us getting along.
It's fine.
We don't need him.
Yeah?
Don't need him?
Let's get along.
We few remaining Monocubs must get along.
We are all friends.
No matter what, we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along.
I will not forgive that.
Not if he knows what is good for him.
Wonderful.
This academy belongs to us. The age of the Monocubs begins now.
How dare you take that rebellious tongue with me, young man?
That's nice.
And yet, this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute.
They're so
It's so cute how your little crew is shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know.
They're so freaking
So
cute.
unbearably cute. All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. Huh? Huh? Huh?
How horrible!
Ugly bitch! Who you calling an ugly bitch?
Stop it!
It doesn't matter. Now's not the time for that. Kirumi.
I don't like
I
that.
can't take this anymore. Even Kirumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. Am I gonna end up like that too?
I'll protect you!
I won't let that happen, Himiko. I'll protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on, come on!
Oh? Isn't that what Atua said?
'Cause Atua says so.
All desire, even your desire to escape this place can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who is corrupt. He is the one who distributed the motive videos.
I see, yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought, to have driven Kirumi that far.
That's true.
What worries me is as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false.
Okay.
That must be why Kirumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos, She wanted to stop it.
Hey!
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course!
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course.
However...
I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. What, I wonder, were his intentions? I never do anything like that. I was still thinking about what Kirumi said. What Kirumi said? Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
That's...
What she said earlier, correct?
Huh?
What about it? She said she remembered, and it didn't sound like a lie either.
I see.
Maybe that video had the properties of a flashback light if it made her remember.
What?
The properties of a flashback light?
Okay.
Still, how could Kirumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems to be too important to her for her to just forget. That's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos? And if that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm convinced. It's probably for the best. These motive videos would mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other.
Yeah.
That's right. It's best that we not remember our motives, for everyone's sake.
Oh dear.
Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet.
That's so mean.
How rude. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kirumi's final moments has made me change my views.
Because?
She tried to escape till the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
That's right.
Yeah, true, it's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. And with that, the second class trial ended for us. A Pyrrhic victory, we had still lost a friend. What is the end Kaido spoke of and how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. When we returned from the courtroom, the area was already blanketed in darkness.
For now.
We should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
Yeah, my brain's had a juice from going full throttle all day.
Why, you?
Like you even have a brain to use.
I won't forgive you!
Anyway, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on. I've heard that a few times.
It'll be okay.
As long as we listen to Atua, we'll all be just fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gunta? Why are you staring up at the sky? It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty.
But
stars here are different. Not the same ones Gunta used to. Different? Do you mean the position of the stars? Yeah, Gunta looking, but no confined star he remembers.
why?
Why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away?
Hey, so...
Let's all head back already, I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, hold on. I have to tell you guys something.
Huh?
What now? Like I said, I'm all wiped out. Now, it won't take that long. So just listen to what I have to say.
What is it?
Well then, what is it that you have to say? Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
You get it?
But that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group.
Huh?
A liar worse than you? I'm talking about Maki.
Huh?
What?
What?
What do you mean Maki's a liar?
Ah.
Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Blackmail? Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, "If you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are." That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma.
Which means...
She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last murder.
Hold on!
What shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I've known Maki's true identity the whole time. For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows. Right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
A Thin Line Divides Heaven and Hell, Chapter 2, is over. Surviving members 12. To be continued. Well, we got the servant's gloves, so that's cool. Like I said 4 hours later. Shut up, Nick. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely gonna reevaluate how late these go. Starting to think the intermission, if we start with the investigation, we just want to end with the intermission, because damn, I did not think it was gonna take that long.
Flawless victory.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for the late night raids. I much appreciate it. I'm at least gonna look for someone.
Flawless victory.
Raid Love 2. Let's see who's still streaming this late. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Monday. Assuming I've got the energy and I don't have any headaches, we're going to go back to Spider-Man. And hopefully, like, on Wednesday, we'll go back to Mario, Super Mario 3D World. I have enough to do Champions Road. And then Friday, we start a whole new chapter, but that's it for tonight. Did it not play sound again? Whatever. It played sound for me. We're gonna raid Be More for those of you who are interested, and I will see you guys Monday. Bye-bye.